We are 9 weeks away from the first NFL Sunday of the 2023 season. So here are 9 facts to know for this coming fantasy football season. Travis Kelce finished with 425 more receiving yards, 23 more targets, 24 more receptions, and 100.9 more fantasy points than any other tight end in 2022. Keenan Allen, across his final 7 healthy games in 2022, averaged 10.71 targets, 7.86 receptions, 83 receiving yards, 0.57 touchdowns, and 19.7 fantasy points. Weeks 1 through 6, Marquise Brown was the wide receiver 5 for fantasy. He averaged 18.3 points per game. Weeks 3, 4, and 5, he scored over 20 fantasy points consecutively. A.J. Brown and the number 2 were tied tightly in 2022 as he ranked number 2 in yards after catch, yards per route run, and total touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins saw 10-plus targets in 78% of his games played in 2022. That's 7 out of those 9 games. He averaged 21.63 fantasy points per game in the 4 games with Kyler Murray. DK Metcalf had a career-low 6 touchdowns in 2022, but he did rank number 2 in red zone targets with 27. Ramondre Stevenson in 2022 finished top 12 in both rushing yards and receptions for the running back position. In 2022 and 2021, Chris Godwin has had an ADOT, so average depth of target, ranking number 99 and number 84, while ranking number 6 and number 3 in yards after the catch. In both of those seasons, he had over 1,000 receiving yards, so he's a yak monster. Treylon Burks started heating up weeks 11 and 12, where he scored 18.1 and then 17 points in those 2 games. He finished with 111 and 70 receiving yards in those 2 days. If you are looking for consistent content, be sure you are following Fantrax as we help you win those fantasy football championships.